Welcome to Venusian Soul Tarot. Today I'm back with a timeless pick a card reading, and it's going to be fated changes coming your way. So I want you to cast your gaze over the cards and ask your higher self which card has a message for you. We have pile number 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. If you need to pause the video to meditate further, please do so. But for those of you who are ready, let's get started. Hi, group 1. So when I first tap into this energy, I'm getting the energy of Scorpio really strong. And I'm also getting like magician energy. So Gemini, Aries. I'm also getting a little bit of Sagittarius, but there's a really strong energy here of a mix between fire and air. So some of you could have fire or air prominent in your chart, but you could also be working with these elements for manifestation. Because I keep hearing for this group, you've been through the fire. You've been through certain challenges karmically, because I keep seeing these flames and I'm seeing like I'm hearing initiation by fire, or like coming back from something, bouncing back. I feel like with the Nine of Wands, it's like they're showing me someone jumping through hoops and you've overcome so many karmic challenges. And it's like now it's time for you to reap what you've sown in a really positive way, to reap all the blessings of what you've been wanting, what you deserve. Yeah, I keep hearing you're being rewarded for this transformation. And what I'm hearing with magician, it's like you've mastered the art of alchemy, especially within yourself. And now the fated change is the outside is shifting to match this transformation within. I keep feeling for some of you, you've overcome some really intense challenges. I feel for this group, you're a really powerful soul. You're an old soul. You're an alchemist. You're a magician. You're a spiritualist of some sort. And it's like, and in many incarnations is what I'm hearing, because you've mastered certain spiritual and healing practices in other incarnations that you're using now. But it's like, I just keep hearing as within, so without. Like as you've manifested all this self-love, this healing, this alchemy, love is, for some of you, there's a very strong message of attracting divine union. A fated change is divine union, soulmate energy. If you don't want that in your life, or you already have that, it can just be more loving connections in general, like soul tribe. But I get, for most of you, I'm getting really strong soulmate energy. But I feel like you've had to go through so much to get here. Like it's like I keep hearing as well, another fated change is you've closed out major karmic cycles and patterns. Like some of you may have been, I was saying jumping through hoops. I'm just seeing like this loop and you're just going around and around and around. There was some sort of pattern or cycle that may have been quite difficult to break. And I feel like this could have been a pattern that was in effect for many incarnations. For some of you, it's around love or relationships and what you attract in that. It's funny, we have violet flame with the violet amethyst, so I immediately get third eye and crown chakra energy. Some of you could be working with, I mentioned air energy, and I'm thinking like thoughts, really using subliminals or certain affirmations to manifest, as well as visualization. Some of you may be scripting as well, but it's like it's coming to fruition. Yeah, it's like you held the hope and the faith even when things looked impossible. Because I keep hearing for some of you, bounce back from something or multiple things that would be deemed incredible. Like it's unlikely that you would kind of come back from this, or that you could change and alchemize and shift these energies so radically. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups, you have healing energy. It's like you restored your wings, is what I just heard. Some of you may have faced a lot of challenges when it comes to love, connection. You may have had to really master the art of self-love, is what I'm hearing with Ace of Cups, filling your own cup, going within, connecting with your own soul in order to find that. It's like that divine flame within you, though, has been ignited, but it's like you ignite that in others as well. There's something around your aura and your energy field that has become so powerful and so magnetic because of who you become and what you've been through. So I feel like, yeah, it's like I keep hearing mastery as well. It's like you've mastered something. Some of you may literally work with the violet flame when it comes, because they're showing me like working with the fire element to manifest. I also see you're really gifted at transmuting energies, especially dark, denser vibrations, karmic patterns, past life contracts. You may have had a lot of karmic soulmates in this lifetime, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. But like in terms of even like family members, I'm getting like ancestral patterns you were breaking. Yeah, some of you are definitely witches or may identify as being a witch, or you've had incarnations as a witch, a shaman. You're really, really powerful, a magician. They're showing me someone like an alchemist transmuting metal to gold. It's like you've really mastered that skill. And it's like you've come into union with your own divine self, your higher self, and it's being or will be manifested in the physical with holy love. So another comfort for those of you who are wanting a soulmate union and divine union, very high vibrational, that's confirmation that that's what's coming in next. And that's the fated change, because I'm hearing it must match what you've developed for yourself and what you feel internally. You also have compassion. I feel for this group, you've got a really powerful heart chakra, crown chakra, and third eye. And from these centers, you're really able to, yes, transmute energies, but also like, it's like the love you give is so pure, because I'm getting like holy love, divine compassion, healing energy. For this group, if you're not working as a healer, or because some of you may actually teach some of this stuff to others, like manifestation coaching, you could be like a shaman or some sort of teaching some sort of alchemy is what I feel, some sort of skill of transmutation, purification, healing, and cleansing energies. You're also able to light with passion the divine flame within others. 6, 7, 8 as well. Yeah, it's like you can ignite that spark, but I feel part of the fated changes coming is more love coming towards you. There's an ignition of your heart chakra because you have cleansed, transmuted, and healed the old stuck energies from multiple incarnations. Some of you may really love the color purple, and also purple, indigo, and green. I'm getting really, really strong for this group. Yeah, it's like the darkness doesn't scare you anymore, the shadows. It's like you've confronted your own shadows, you've transmuted them. You've reached a place, I feel, of peace, of tranquility, of self-compassion as well. It's like your ability to pour love into self is what has created some of these changes. There's also an expansion and fated change is that your psychic abilities, clairvoyance, again, manifestation abilities, they're all amplified because of the purification of your energy field. So I see you being, again, for those of you where you're not working in a spiritual or healing realm or field, you could be moving into that. Look, another confirmation. We have soulmates. Master number 11. Look at the indigo. Crows could be significant as well, and ravens. We have soulmates, attraction, partnership, sitting above the Ace of Cups, as within, so without. So Spirit is saying like you've managed to create an energy field of unconditional love around you, self-love, self-compassion, and I feel like that's drawing forth love physically. You also have heart portal, receptivity, generosity, mistrusting. I feel like in the past you could have been someone who was a very giving, compassionate soul, very like you have a really big energy, a vibrant energy, but you could have drawn in, again, I'm seeing like betrayal, disappointment, a lot of karmic situations and lessons around boundaries, around discernment, being discerning with how you're using your energy and who you give energy to. I also feel like you've learnt to pour back into self rather than pouring energy into others. I feel for this group as well, you may feel emotion very deeply, like it really moves you. And at times you could have had difficulty sitting with that intensity. I feel like your emotions are calming down because some of the bigger energies or the more difficult emotions you've already transmuted or transformed. You also have here nurture sitting above the Four of Wands. So we have 11, 11, and then we have the card 11, 11. So we have self-healing, ruby ray, birthing the new earth. You may see a lot of divine synchronicities as well. But again, I feel like healing is complete. Yes, we're always healing to an extent, but I feel like the large, a big section of your healing journey has been completed. You've mastered it. You've mastered self. And what you're doing is graduating to this higher level. And I feel like this self-healing now, because of the healing you've mastered within self, some of you are sharing this healing, this wisdom, this energy with others. Look at the synchronicity. I don't know if I mentioned Phoenix, but that was the energy I was getting with this transformation and this alchemy. And you have Violet Flame again. And I choose these cards face down. So, and again, look at the healing and the golden light emanating from the heart chakra. Your heart has been restored. We have radical purification, violet flame, surrendering resurrection. Yeah, I keep hearing it's like you've come back from something that people would have deemed impossible, that it should have wiped you out, or they're kind of shocked that you were able to bounce back. There's just this energy that you can overcome anything. And I think part of that as well, like I feel for this group, you've got a huge heart center. It's like your faith in the universe, the divine, yourself is so grand that it's almost like nothing can defeat you. Nothing can throw you off course. I'm also drawn to the roses, and I'm hearing like, you know, that rose that grew through concrete, the rose that is able to endure and bloom in spite of harsh circumstances. I'm also getting the imagery of like a lotus as well. But there's just this sense, it's like your heart space is unfolding and blooming like that rose. I just get that energy of expansion, bringing in more love, being more open and receptive, letting go. They're also saying you're going to feel it's safe to trust again. You're bringing in, for some of you, a very significant life partner, soulmate, divine connection. But I feel like the connections coming towards you now are not karmic in nature. They're more, or there's more positive karma and experiences growing through love, through expansion, through openness, through trust. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 2. So the fated change I see for you right now is really coming into your power and your confidence. There's definitely magic for you around your career sector and your finances, because I'm hearing for some of you, this is potentially a job opportunity or career opportunity that brings in a lot of abundance. But again, it's a reflection of how you now see yourself. There's something around, it's like as you believe you deserve more good, more abundance, more passion, it's coming to you. You're seeing this reflected in the physical. I also feel there's a physical glow up for some of you. I'm getting really strong Leo energy here with this card, but I'm seeing like hair, eyes, skin, complexion. You may be receiving, I don't know, it's like you're illuminated, you're glowing. People may, I see you feeling quite lit up in your body. Like I'm getting like sensuality, self-care, really taking pride in your appearance, you know, your fashion sense, like really, there could be changes I'm getting in the physical, in terms of your physical appearance, that number one is increasing your confidence, or because you're feeling more confident, you're really glowing and radiating, or a bit of both. Like some of you may be inspired to change your look based on, you know, an increase in confidence or just how you're feeling. I see you feeling really, really lit up and really blessed. I also think with wisdom of the divine feminine, I think this group has mastered the ability to balance the masculine and feminine. And that is creating blessings when it comes to your ability to manifest, because we obviously need both masculine and feminine energy to do so. I also feel like you're entering a time, a fated change is like that wheel is turning in your favor. I'm seeing good luck, good fortune, opportunity. I see you being very, very magnetic. They keep saying you're glowing, you're radiating. And it's like people are really drawn to you. People are finding you very captivating. They're wanting to be close to you. But the main area that's very blessed is your career and financial sector. If you felt a passion for a particular idea, a project, a venture, a job opportunity, it's like Spirit wants you to go for it. I'm just getting this energy of like not allowing yourself to be held back. I also feel as well, and this is what I'm saying with this King of Swords, I'm hearing what you are telling yourself has completely changed about yourself. It's like there's been a level with the Magician of self-work, the Magician and the Four of Swords. Like some of you may have literally taken time out to work with subliminals, to meditate, to reflect, to heal limiting beliefs. There's just some sort of energy of not allowing, what would I say? Not allowing, fear or negativity or self-doubt to hold you back any longer, especially with the Knight of Wands. It's like you're going full throttle at what you love. I'm hearing this song as well, Eye of the Tiger. Yeah, and it's like that sense of really going after you, chasing down your dreams in a way, but not with the Divine Feminine. It's in a balanced way. It's like you're using that Divine Masculine energy, but you're still balancing self-care, self-nurturing, taking time out. Because we do the work, I feel like you've done a lot of work with the Lovers. It's like you're being rewarded for the work you've done on self. But I also do feel you're entering a time with these fated changes where you are going to be very busy working on whether this is a new career opportunity, a new business, building your empire. I see a lot of focus on your career sector. And it's like the energy of like enjoying the finer things in life, increasing the quality of what you're, purchasing, pursuing. Yeah, I just get this sense of, I just had majestic, like there's a sense of, or regal energy. There's something about like coming into your power, coming into your confidence, really coming into even your body, your physical form, embracing your own unique type of beauty, enhancing like in terms of how you're caring for self, your hair, your makeup, your clothing. There's just this energy of really stepping up. But with the Magician, it's like you've manifested all of this, ask and receive. Yeah, there's an energy around you. I don't know if some of you are sensing like this, because I just looked down and saw magic, like this magic or ethereal energy. It's like magic is starting to happen. And for this group, I feel like there's a potential for miracles, especially when it comes to large amounts of wealth and abundance. It's like you're a magnet for this abundance and wealth because of what you believe about yourself, because you feel as though you're so deserving. And with magic, it's like, I just heard wait for the miracle. So for some of you, there's a lot of transformation and positive changes that are coming. But again, you've manifested all of this. But I'm just drawn to this last line. It says, all that is required is our belief in their manifestation. It's like your ability to have faith in your grandest dream and know that you're worthy of it. For some of you, that could have been something you struggled with in the past, is really, really understanding your worth and what you deserve, that you deserve the best, that you can have the best. And I feel like this shift that you've gone through internally, you may want to also get, I know this is Mookaite, but I'm hearing Tiger's Eye. And I also brought up Eye of the Tiger. Some of you, tigers are your spirit animal. Again, I'm getting really strong Leo, and I'm also getting strong kind of Taurus, earthy vibes. So it could be a blend of like fire and earth. But I just get this sense of Tiger's Eye may be really important for you, but it also symbolically, it's a stone of confidence. I just keep hearing eye on the prize as well. For some of you, they're saying if you have a particular dream or vision when it comes to your career, your finances, adventure, don't give up on it, because it has the potential to be very, very abundant. With synergy sitting above the Four of Swords, it's like certain aspects of self now have come into union, have come into synergy. It's like you found a place of balance and completion within self, but you've balanced the masculine polarity with the feminine. And that could have been something you struggled with in the past. Whereas now it's like I feel this really harmonious energy radiating from you. I feel like you're a new person. It's like this shift you've had in your mindset with the King of Swords about who you are and your identity is creating brand new opportunities. I feel like you may have had to go through a period with the Four of Swords of rest, of even, I just heard stagnancy, of things not really happening. Obviously a lot was happening internally, but it may have appeared that not much was happening physically. And it's like now you're coming out of that, things are really blessed for you. Yeah, oneness, balance, patience, divine masculine. This is what I was trying to say, divine feminine, divine masculine. You have integrated both. You've come into union with self. You're also not afraid to assert yourself. And I feel like you've balanced. It's like your head and heart are in perfect cohesion. The vision your mind has for what you want is in alignment with your soul and your heart space. And that's what is and will create miracles for you. Yes, I have emotional freedom here. We have vulnerability, flowing, rebalancing. Yeah, again, I feel like you've had to work through a lot of emotions. There could have been a period of time where you were like rebalancing, cleansing, healing, releasing. And it's like now you're grounding your visions into the physical. I think you're about to be very, very blessed. That's what I keep hearing. But some of this is not being revealed by spirit, because I feel like some of it, like with magic and miracle, it makes me feel like it's synchronistic, but it could be unexpected. Like something appears out of the blue and you weren't ready for it, or you weren't sure if it was ever going to appear. With emergence as well, sitting above the Ten of Pentacles, we have celebrate, sensuality, joy, right to enjoy, truly living. Yeah, I feel like it's like you're going to, that's what I was trying to say before, is like living large, like an increase in terms of your abundance, your status, the quality of what you're able to purchase for yourself, having the finer things, enjoying the best in life. But I also see you coming into your own when it comes to your physical body. I feel for some of you, if you struggle with, body image issues or just self-love, really embracing all of who you are. Embracing your unique features, your unique form. It's like you're fully embracing all of it now. And you also have Elven Ones, divine creation codes, starborn, architects, divas, sacred geometry. Yeah, when I think of sacred geometry, I just heard divine alignment. You are perfectly in alignment with self, the masculine and the feminine, the head and the heart. And obviously for me, the head represents masculine. With thought, and the heart represents emotion with the divine feminine energy. It's like that perfect alignment. It's like, yeah, it's like eye on the prize or eye of the tiger. It's like, I just saw 10-10. It's like, now's the time is what I'm hearing. Now is your time. And I feel like you're going to enter a cycle and chapter where there's a lot of good fortune. But for this group, I definitely feel it's in the form, or one of the forms is physical, financial abundance. That's coming through so strong, provided as well that you keep following and having the confidence to follow your dreams, your passions, and your guidance, and what you know you deserve and can achieve. It's like your secret weapon that gives you this Midas touch is your confidence, and you're radiating that confidence and magnetism. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, Group 3. I feel for this group, your energy is so incredibly beautiful, but it's difficult to put into words. It's like with earth healing here, it's like that divine mother archetype or that divine feminine archetype. Again, it doesn't, you don't have to be a particular gender, but I just get that energy of the depth of love that radiates from you, of love, compassion. Your energy is so angelic, and you may resonate with being an earth angel. And we have 38 here, master number 11. I feel this group is also highly creative and creatively gifted. We do have the Empress here. I'm getting strong Taurus energy, Libra, Cancerian energy, and Virgo coming through really strong. It doesn't have to be. Could be a little bit of Pisces as well. But I'm just getting this sense of like very strong kind of primarily like earth and water. but there's a sense of divine creativity, divine love, divine compassion, Venusian energy. Like I'm thinking, you know, Mother Nature, you know, creativity, artistry. Now, when I try to tap into your energy, number one, what I'm hearing is complete forgiveness and healing of the past. Because your energy is so pure and so angelic, it's like you're able to reach levels of love that most people cannot access. Well, they could access it, but perhaps they haven't. They keep showing me you with like wings, and I'm getting that sense of like, again, this confirmation that you are an earth angel. I see the colors green and pink, very strong. So heart chakra energy, also blue. So you may have a beautiful voice. You may have a gift for writing, speaking, singing, communication. I feel for this group, it's like you're so gifted and you're so unique, but it's like people may not always realize. I know I'm talking about you a lot and that's not fully the topic, but I'm just going to channel this first and then we'll get into it. But it's like people may not realize like how much there is to you. There's a humility to you. You're very graceful in your energy, like almost understated, like you're powerful, but humble. So it's like understated, but it's like, I'm seeing someone unfold you, like almost like a puzzle, like where you're stripping away like layers, or you're getting to know all the different facets. And it takes a while for them to wrap their mind around who and what you are, because you're so limitless. You embody everything. You're expansive. And it's like in this realm of duality, it's like you're hot and cold, or you're loving and fierce. It's like you have everything woven into one. Now, what I'm feeling, there's an overcoming of the past here. With 6 of Cups, the Chariot, 5 of Wands, I'm hearing, and the Hermit. Complete forgiveness, complete understanding of the spiritual purpose of certain experiences you've had, especially in terms of relationships. And again, I feel like people may have underestimated you, or when you shine this bright, sometimes it's a bit blinding for others who are in a very low, dense vibration. So I'm wondering if at times you have been misunderstood or mistreated or not honored to the full extent that you deserve. Like say you meet others with unconditional love and compassion, perhaps they couldn't meet you there. Perhaps you felt like you were giving and honoring them, but what you received in turn was suffering or pain. There's this sense of forgiveness and understanding like other people's darkness, but not wearing it yourself. It's like there's a purification of your energy field that's happening. For some of you, you're literally creating something. This could be creating a child. It could be like reparenting your own inner child, healing from the past with this 6 of Cups. For others of you, you're literally a creative. You're creating like a business, a project, some sort of something that you share your beautiful energy with others. Yeah, there's something so like pure and divine and complex, but gentle and peaceful. It's kind of hard to put your energy into words because it's just so expansive. You're very old souls. I also think you emanate and come and have incarnated in dimensions where the vibration is a lot higher than Earth. Yeah, you have a really pure angelic energy to you. You may have beautiful eyes as well, like doe eyes, or there's something you may have like a childlike look to your features. Just really beautiful. I also feel some of you may be really drawn to the earthly or natural realm, being in nature, flowers, aromatherapy, naturopathy, holistic nutrition. I just get those energies from you. It's like the lights have been turned on is what I'm hearing. With the Hermit and the 5 of Wands, you could have had conflict stemming from childhood, conflict stemming from a karmic situation or karmic people. And it's like it's revealed to you why things unfolded the way they did, why you were treated in a particular manner, what that meant. It's like you're discerning as well, like you've mastered the art of discerning your energy from others, not taking on their vibration. I keep getting the energy for you of harmony, peace, serenity. I feel like at nature, you're just a really gentle, pure soul. It's like you want peace, you want love, you want harmony. Like I'm getting beauty, creativity. but you may have been surrounded with or by people who just weren't at that vibration, who weren't able to either receive your unconditional love or reciprocate that unconditional love. But it's like you're letting go of those imprints or some of the effects these energies have had upon you. I feel like for some of you, where you resonate with being creators, artists, something to do with beauty, anything to do with beauty, beautifying things, there's a sense that like there's new ideas or blessings in regards to what you are doing or creating in the physical. So you could have a really blessed project or venture or idea. Yeah, with Five of Swords, you have listen deeply. You are very connected to your spirit guides, to the angelic realms. I also feel like your connection is deepening. So you may find that your psychic and, I was going to say clairvoyant, but I also just heard clairaudient abilities are increasing. I feel like there was some residue of pain because I feel this group, you're definitely empaths. You may be very connected as well to, I've already mentioned nature, but also like animals. I'm hearing animals, plants. I'm getting such an earthy vibe. Like I'm seeing someone, you know, like that energy of like a flower child, like bohemian. Some of you may have like a bohemian aesthetic or dress sense. I just see you really kind of flowing and it's just a beautiful energy. I love being in your energy, but you may find a lot of people love your energy, but they're coming with this toxicity, like low vibrational energy. And it's like they're drawn to you because they need the healing. They love that angelic, pure nature, but they can't match it. And they may not be conscious enough to recognize the divinity within that. And it's like, but it's like you're learning to not make that your problem. I feel like for this group, it's like, these are fated changes, but for this group, it's more on an inner level, and the external fated change is definitely around like creativity, career, creation, that sector. But I feel like it's like spirit is wanting to really boost you and just let you know how special and beautiful your energy is. And I feel like maybe others haven't let you know. With the Empress, we have forgiveness and understanding. What's coming as well as peace of mind, closure, forgiveness. It's like understanding, I keep hearing understanding what's yours and what's not. Like you may have carried some unresolved emotion. Look at both figures have their hands on their heart. So right now your heart is healing and it's about to be restored completely and healed completely. I also feel a blessing is meeting and finding those who love as deeply as you do, who can love in a similar manner, who are pure, who, you know, there's no ulterior motives. You could, with this group, you could have attracted as well, not only karmic situations, but, you know, narcissistic dynamics, because I feel like this group, you're very pure, you're very empathic. And I feel like you're letting go of people and situations that bring, I just heard chaos. Yeah, and you have realization above the King of Cups. It's like the realization of why things happen the way they did. You also have 37 and then 38. So it's like step by step in terms of your healing process. Yeah, I just read supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth. So again, you are connecting more deeply with your heart space. Your heart is healing. And with discernment, I see you having a lot of, part of the discernment is an increase in your psychic abilities, because I feel like this angel is whispering in your ear in terms of especially creative or business ideas. You may want to keep a journal, because I do feel the divine is working with you where that resonates to channel through you, to create something through you. But I also feel you've learned the art of discernment and boundaries, but while still being pure. Like you haven't closed your heart. You haven't gone cold. You're still a loving, beautiful soul, but you know when to kind of pull your energy back. Yeah, from a place to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. It could have taken some work for you to learn the art of discernment and detachment, because I feel like you have such a beautiful heart space. You may have a tendency to just give and give to others. Yeah, above Six of Cups, you have harmonic resolution, negativity, anger, transmutation. For this group, you may really struggle with anger or denser emotions, and spirit is wanting you to allow yourself to feel them because they're releasing. And look, you have 19, 20. Keep getting stepping stones for you. But yeah, there's some energies that are transmuting. Again, I'm hearing inner peace. Your heart is going to be at rest. You're letting go of anger. I think for some of you, stemming from childhood with 6 of Cups, or stemming from, you know, past connections. Because I feel like this has been going on for some time. So this could be like an old connection or something that, a pattern that was initiated in childhood. Yeah, you have empowerment. But you're empowered in a really gentle, heart-centered way. We have grounded, strength, stamina. Yeah, I see you really reclaiming your power, your boundaries, really honoring yourself and your heart space, and not allowing people. Your energy is so pure and empathic. Not just with people, but I'm hearing you have to be careful of what you watch, what you eat or drink or consume. Like you may find you have very sensitive skin, or your body is very sensitive to different foods you consume. Because I just feel like it's like you're setting those boundaries and really creating your life in a way that nurtures you. You're not allowing in people, situations, vibrations that are toxic in any way. Yeah, depths of love. Again, attracting people and situations that love as deeply as you and come from this vibration. We have let go of fear to jump into love, let go beyond attachment. So you're being initiated into a deeper level of love within yourself, and you are transmuting denser vibrations of fear, anger. I just heard resentment, because we do have forgiveness here as well. So you're releasing any resentment, forgiveness. It's like the slate is being wiped clear because you've had realizations around what these situations, or for you especially, people were teaching you. I also feel like you're stepping more fully into the heart space. Again, remember I said pink at the beginning? You may really love like pastels, or like I'm seeing like baby pink, light, you know, light green. We have your natural core, pure, innocent, removing falsehood, seer. Yeah, you are clairvoyant. You're clairvoyant, you're clairaudient, you're very, this group, you're just angels. I feel like you're angels walking the earth. That's the vibration I get so strongly. But it's like, yeah, that's what I was saying. You're removing denser vibrations. That could be emotions within you, people that you've had to have discernment with, or cut off, or create space from. Lifestyle wise, you may be going for a more natural kind of earthy boho kind of, I'm seeing like someone that's more of a minimalist, that, you know, is less about, he's more living in the moment. I want to say he's more in this vibration of, you know, connecting with the earth. There is, some of you may identify with either being a hippie or being very like, in the best of ways, being very free-spirited. I'm just getting this beautiful, like, they're showing me like a flower child, like someone that's just so earthy and beautiful and grounded and loves nature. Yeah, it's like you're purifying and cleansing anything that is not true to you and the soul that you are. And if that means leaving people, situations, habits behind, I see you doing that. And you're also making room for an expansion happening in your psychic abilities and your connection with the divine. Some of you are healers. I'm hearing healers and creatives coming through very strong. And that's what's creating this ripple effect. And you may have as well, I'm hearing new ideas or projects that are literally granted to you and given and gifted to you from the divine. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 4. So the first thing I heard for this group was renewal. For some of you, I feel like you're coming out of winter. Now, this doesn't have to be a literal winter. It's more like a metaphorical winter, a winter of the soul. Because what I'm feeling is you may have been in like this Queen of Swords era, where you were stepping into your power, or Queen of Swords and Emperor, where you were stepping into your power, setting boundaries. With the 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, you may have had to cut off certain people, or like heal and release the past completely, right? And it's like now you're starting to flourish. Now you're stepping into as well, not only a more powerful version of yourself, but a truer version of yourself. And it's like you're transitioning from being in the mind and the mental realm, and being very like, for some of you maybe cutthroat or clear, like very assertive, communicating your boundaries, not taking any ish or allowing people to, you know, influence you in a negative way. But it's like, I just heard your heart is thawing. It's like the ice is melting. So for some of you, if you felt like, oh, I've just been, you know, in this kind of cold, it's not a blocked energy. Like this was a necessary journey for your healing with Temperance, but it's like you're coming into the sun. Spring, summer is here. The light is back, the joy, the passion, the inspiration. It's like you're coming out of a time as well. I feel like this woman looks slightly melancholy, or like she's reflecting. So you may, with Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, you could have really needed to take some time out to reflect. For some of you, you may have also been reflecting on what you want and what you deserve. Yeah, I feel like some of you as well, the blessing is like having clarity in terms of what you want to do in the world. With creative intelligence, I feel for some of you, there's a fire that's lit, because I'm hearing fire in the belly. It's like there's this spark that's been ignited with something around your life purpose. And it will vary for all of you what that entails. For some of you, it may be creative, but or it may involve self-employment with the Emperor, like really, putting yourself out there, or going on your own journey, like being really following your own path is what I'm hearing. I keep seeing the number 9 for you, 999. So you've closed out a cycle as well. But I'm just getting this energy of some of you, when I say coming into the sun or the light, it may literally be the spotlight as well. Like you may find yourself having increased exposure through something that you're creating, or a business or an idea that you have. But I just see it's like the light is returning, the joy is returning, you're feeling inspired, you're feeling lit up. And this could be, again, after a period with the Knight of Coins or the King of Coins, you could have felt quite stuck for some time. But I feel like what you're creating, or what you will be building, if you haven't started already, it's like a legacy. Like there's the sense of longevity with this. And sometimes in order to create that, it takes time. It takes time to lay the foundation. It takes time to do the inner work, to gain that clarity, to know and harness our energy directly. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you've done the legwork internally that's preparing you for this. You also have King of Coins with Trust the Universe. You know what song? I see you being more spontaneous. I see you having more trust for the universe, your guidance, where you're led. But the song that keeps playing in my mind is Following the Sun. I don't know who sings it, but it's like, you can always find me following the sun somewhere behind me. You can find me following the sun. It's just literally someone in the film clip, like these girls are traveling. So for some of you, there could be some sort of inspired movement or shift. There could be a bit of travel, or finding your sense of home, finding where you belong on this earth. That's the energy I'm getting as well. But there's definite change for this group. And it's funny, we have the Sunstone here as well. But there's this sense, some of you may connect with the sun. You may have Leo in your chart. Very strong fire coming through, because I'm seeing Leo, Aries, Sag. Maybe some air. Some of you may have Aquarius as well. But there's just this sense of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like coming in, it's like the ice is starting to melt, but that now there's this like fire that's kind of building in terms of things you've always wanted to do. So for some of you, it's like, because I'm almost seeing a bucket list now, like travel, or, my greatest dream and life purpose is to build such and such business. I see you really being in this energy of not holding back, of trusting your knowing, not getting too far ahead of yourself into the future or the past, being in the moment and allowing things to unfold there. Yeah, with opportunity and change, it's like with Nine of Swords, there could have been things as well that you were stuck mentally about, that you were afraid of, or that you kept ruminating on, but you weren't taking action on it, partly because I feel like it wasn't time. There was healing that had to take place with the Seven of Swords and Ten of Swords. You had to close out a major cycle before coming into this. It's like you needed this era as this Queen or King of Swords energy in order to step into now and master the fire element. There's going to be a lot of changes though, because I feel like I keep saying like I'm not willing to accept less than what I deserve. Like really wanting with Earth to, I just heard make your mark. And that's why for some of you, what you're building with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles especially, like you have the potential to be very, very abundant and build something really long lasting. But I feel like it's taken some time perhaps to not only listen to your heart, like you were perhaps more in the mental realm, which obviously lends itself to logic and can at times be privy to fear. but it's like now you're it's like your heart is shouting at you, or there's something your heart and soul is saying, I want to do this, I want to travel here, I want to experience this. And it's like you can't ignore it. Yeah, with cosmic flower, like you're blooming. There's a sense of like, I just saw remembrance of the place we call home. There's something around finding your home as well. Finding where you belong, or finding like what makes you feel at home when it comes to like your purpose, your passion, what you're doing in the world, what you're creating. And it's so funny because there's actually Ice Queen here. So we have introspection, self-analysis, fortitude. Again, I already said, I feel like you're in this period of self-reflection, self-analysis. You could have been doing some heavy shadow work as well, especially working with Seven of Swords and we had the Nine of Swords. For me, they're both cards of fear, and you see the shadow behind. And now, again, sometimes fears can emanate from traumas or things that have happened in our past that we're afraid will happen again. But I do feel you may have had to work through certain fears, like just certain fears, illusions, limiting beliefs, negative thought patterns. It's like you were shedding what wasn't you so that you could find the truth in your heart space with destiny. Again, divine purpose, passion, service. It's like you're finding your passion, you're finding what you came here to do. And I see you being very successful and abundant with it long term. And for some of you, it may put or thrust you into the spotlight. Because I keep seeing like a light shining on you, illumination, and you have cosmic self. You are a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth. And again, it's like, now, you know, once you know your truth, once you know the truth of who you are and what you're here to do, you can never forget. Even if you like slow down, or, you know, you hesitate, or you're uncertain how it will unfold, you can never forget who and what you truly are. And there's a sense of being so in sync now with your truth, with your calling, with your knowing, that it's like it's unwavering, it's unshakable. It's like no one and nothing can deter you from what you're here to achieve. I feel for this group, you have a really strong mind. You may be highly intelligent, have great ideas, a real visionary, but like at times, obviously, when we have a strong mental energy, sometimes we have to work a little harder to balance it, because it can give way, you know, to fear or doubt or confusion. So I do feel for this group, you know, like you may have had to really work on certain negative beliefs you've had, or doubts about yourself, or I don't know, I just see you being in a vibration, feeling more kind of clear. Clarity is coming in, confident. I feel for this group, it's like if you felt in the past that fear held you back or uncertainty held you back, it's like now nothing's going to hold you back. I see you following your heart step by step, even when you don't know the outcome. You're willing to take risks. You're morphing into someone. I feel like you were always very strong and brave, but you may not have been fully living it on the physical. And it's like now you are. You may be showing, people may feel like you've really changed as well. I'm getting that energy. I was getting that energy for group one as well, but there's a sense of, this is a bolder version of you. This is a more, what would I say, like inspired and passionate. And I just feel like you're going to be feeling really lit up, especially after a period of time where it could have felt a little cold or dull. Yeah, and you have light language. Universal language of oneness, of love, listen with your heart. It's like now nothing can stifle that voice of your heart and the way it speaks to you and where it's guiding you. And most importantly, no one can stop you from following it. Regardless of what they say, regardless of what the outcome will be, it's like, you know, like for you to be fulfilled and happy, you need to honor that. You need to take the road less traveled and follow your dharma, your destiny. I'm almost getting, you know, the parable in the book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's that energy of being on that voyage. And, you know, he does talk a lot about like, you know, going on a pilgrimage. For some of you, there could be important travel or movement that sparks something inside of you. For others, I feel like you already have this passion, and perhaps in the future, your work will involve some sort of travel, or you will take a trip or be inspired to go somewhere. But I just get this sense of everything starting to move that felt like it was frozen or stuck or stagnant. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day.